Welcome to The Systems Thinker, a video series to help you know the whole, focus on the constraint, and reach your goal. We'll often succumb to the temptation of the silver bullet. A problem presents itself, and we want the single idea that will either explain it or solve it. We're familiar with the person who says they're going on a diet to lose some weight and wonder why not much is happening. Fact is, our weight is a function of calories in and calories out. If we maintain a sedentary lifestyle, we might have to stop eating altogether to get down to the target weight, but that might lead to the most severe of undesirable effects. To up the ante on the calories out, it's necessary to do some exercise. Exercise is a necessary condition, as is a well-regulated diet, if our goal is to lose weight and remain healthy. Together, we say they are necessary and sufficient. A much more consequential example would be global warming and its effects. The most alarmed of the alarmists would have you believe that the silver bullet necessary and sufficient to preserve life on our planet is to halt all use of fossil fuels over the next 10 years. The argument would be, using the if-then of cause and effect logic, if we don't stop using fossil fuels within 10 years, then human life on Earth would become untenable. Besides the argument being false in accord with the best science of the IPCC, even if it were true, it would seem absurd to draw the doomsday conclusion if we did not restrict ourselves to addressing only the issue of the use of fossil fuels. For one thing, to make the Armageddon statement true, we would have to assume that we were incapable of doing anything to adapt to conditions which arise as a consequence of global warming, such as inventing technologies which sequester carbon, building dikes, or moving populations. Burning fossil fuels with gay abandon may be a necessary condition for the degradation of our environment, but it is no means sufficient to end human life on Earth. To make it a sufficiency, you would at the very least have to argue that we were not going to do anything by way of mitigation and adaptation. Be mindful of the difference between what is necessary to cause an effect, positive or negative, and what makes for a sufficiency. That's your tip for better ways to do better work and redefine what's possible.